We're seeing it ourselves. Democracy doesn't collapse overnight. It crumbles one institution at a time, but only if we let it. This is Lesson 2 from On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder. Protect institutions. Authoritarians don't start with tanks. They start with institutions. The courts, the press, elections, law enforcement. Snyder says it is institutions that help us preserve democracy. They need our help as well. It's true, they can't protect themselves. They're just systems. They only work if we defend them. So let's look at a few examples from history. Let's start with 1930s Germany, for instance. When Hitler came to power, the Reichstag, which was Germany's legislature, voted to hand him emergency powers. The courts didn't stop him. The press was silenced. The civil service purged itself. People trusted the institutions would hold, but they didn't. In that same time period in America, during World War II, the Supreme Court ruled in Korematsu versus United States that the government could imprison Japanese Americans in camps, not because of anything they'd done, but because of who they were. That is an institution failing under pressure, and the people who paid the price were innocent citizens. Then in 1973 in Chile, President Salvador Allende was overthrown in a U.S.-backed military coup. The Chilean military, meant to protect democracy, turned on it. Congress stood down, the court stayed quiet, and thousands were imprisoned, tortured, or killed. And let's fast forward to January 6th, 2021. The U.S. Capitol, our symbol of democracy, was attacked by people trying to overturn a free and fair election. Some sitting members of Congress enabled the lie that led to it, and they're still there. And even now, the justice system struggles to hold all the powerful people involved accountable. An institution is only as strong as the people inside it, and silence is complicity. Now in 2025, we're seeing new attacks. Judges targeted for protecting immigrants' rights, mayors arrested for protesting ICE, journalists being called enemies of the state, and executive agencies firing independent watchdogs, as happened yesterday because of our Supreme Court. These are all warning signs. Institutions are being tested again, and they're failing again. So what do? Snyder says, choose an institution you care about and take its side. That means stand up for a free press, support judges who defend civil rights, demand your lawmakers defend democracy, not just their fucking party. Pay attention when the executive branch starts firing oversight officials or ignoring court rulings. It's been happening constantly. Institutions don't die by force. They die from neglect, from cowardice, from silence. Protect institutions, because when we stop defending them, there's no one left to defend us. I'm reminded of a poem from Reverend Martin Niemöller, which I will read to you now. First they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Important to remember those words now.